Hello and welcome to this Arbonne opportunity call. I'm so excited to have you here and to share some really exciting and important information that will hopefully help you decide whether this could be a fit for you or not. Anyhow, for you to get to know me a little bit better, I'm going to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about my story. So I was first introduced to Arbonne 5 years ago. So it was during 2020. We all know what happened that year. But it was completely out of the blue for me. So I was actually looking for some skincare that was going to help my skin become a little bit more normal. So I was suffering from really bad breakouts, dryness, just was not happy with the tone and texture of my skin. And I couldn't find anything that was actually helping my skin. However, I soon stumbled upon Arbonne. And the beautiful lady who helped me with my skincare actually said to me, Martine, do you know there's a business attached to this? I don't know if you'd be interested, but I just want to explain how it works. And I think before she had even finished explaining it, I jumped on. And the reason why I jumped on was because number one, I loved the products. I fell in love with this skincare, the texture, how it felt on my skin, how it made my skin look. Immediately made me think, I want to know more about this company and these products. And also at the time, I had two little kids, basically, I think 2 under 3 at the time. And I was a stay-at-home mum, but I was also doing some freelance journalism work as that's my background. And I had thought to myself quite often, I would love to have my own business doing something that I can build and grow and for myself, because obviously, an extra stream of income would be incredible as well. And I've always had a bit of an entrepreneurial kind of, mindset, but I didn't know what. And I also didn't have the income to start up a traditional business. So I kind of put it on the back burner. And it wasn't until I realized once I had said yes to Arbonne that I had actually been asking for this or something like this for a long time without even knowing it. So if there is any advice that I can give you when you're listening to this opportunity call is to be open-minded, because you don't know what you don't know. And sometimes what you've been looking for could be right in front of you. Anyhow, I'm going to now share my screen and talk a little bit more about these incredible products that we have within Arbonne, and also our incredible company, and what we stand for. Okay, here we go. All right. So Arbonne has been around since 1980. So it has actually been around for 45 years, which is crazy. And I always think that's such a strong thing that we have going for us, because we are tried, true, and tested. We wouldn't be around for 45 years if our products weren't great and our business model wasn't incredible as well. So our founder is Peter Malk. And Peter Malk, basically, he worked with scientists to create and formulate products that were clean, safe, vegan, and gluten-free, because he could see even back in the 80s, all the products that were so chemically laden, and he wanted a future that had products in it that weren't chemically laden. So basically, we have clean, gluten-free, vegan skincare, makeup, body care, and nutrition, because this is what he founded back in the 1980s. And also another thing was he wanted to create a company that put these products in the hands of women, because he knew that women were really, really good sellers, talkers, also recommenders. I'm sure you can relate to this. And he wanted to create successful, empowered women. He wanted to create millionaires through this company, and that he did. He absolutely did. So why wellness? Now, why would you want to be part of a health and wellness company? Well, it's actually pretty incredible. Excuse me. It's actually pretty incredible to be part of a health and wellness company at the present. And I'll tell you a few reasons why. I'm just moving this bar down. People feel their most confident, happy, empowered when they feel good. And when you're looking after yourself, you're looking after yourself internally and externally, you do feel this. You feel energized, you feel happy, you feel confident. So that is what we do every single day in Arbonne, by using these incredible products and helping people become financially empowered through the opportunity as well. So it is pretty special, and I'm pretty proud to be part of a company that is a huge wellness advocate. So we actually have, like I said before, products that people are looking for. They're clean, they're vegan, they're gluten-free, they're non-toxic, they are not tested on animals. We have never been tested on animals. You'll not find greenwashing happening within Arbonne, because we all of our products are active, 100% active. There is no fillers, no animal byproduct, nothing nasty or toxic about our products. What you see is what you get. And we're really proud because we're also a certified B Corporation, which means we have very high quality standards for our products. To be certified B Corp, I'm not sure if you're aware, but it's a tested, an annually tested qualification that you have to meet. And it's by certain standards by putting the people, the planet over profit. So it's a really, really highly acknowledged badge to have, which we are super proud of. So since we become B Corp, which was 4 years ago, I've noticed so many other companies that have become B Corp through their high standards as well. And I've actually gone on to buy their products because I know what it takes to become a B Corp, and they would have very high quality, very high standards to be a B Corp. And 63% of the population are actually seeking out products with this certification. So it's very great that we do have this badge, as well as all the other things that we are part of as well. So we basically have clean, results-driven products. And can I tell you, that was the one thing that was missing. When I was looking for skincare that was really going to help and benefit my skin, I couldn't find it because I was using products that weren't chemically laden, so they were natural, but they didn't have that effectiveness component of it. And that is why I loved and fell in love with the skincare, because it was so effective. It wasn't only just safe and pure, but it was also beneficial. And it's the same with so many of our other products, within our nutrition range and makeup range and body care range. And we have over 300 products within our ranges. So there is something for everyone, which is why it's such a smart business model as well. There is something for someone who's 7 and 70, whether you're male or a female, because if we all have hair, skin, there is something for you, and we all eat, and mostly all of us have nutrition products. So this is just an example of how effective our products truly are. This is beautiful Chloe here, by the way. She has allowed us to use these photos. It's a before and after of her journey with the 30 Days to Healthy Living, which is one of our most popular nutrition bundles. It features proteins, our clean tox tea, our clean energy fizz, gut health, greens, fiber. And basically, it's not a diet, but rather a healthy living program that really shows you how to nurture your body, include movement, healthy eating, and the supplements to really gain, what you're looking for in your life, whether that's managing your weight better, or even just having more energy, being able to sleep better, decreasing your anxiety, having more energy. So you can see here, Chloe from before, she was really tired, she was overweight, and she just wasn't feeling her best. However, now, this is her a few months down the track, because she did the 30 Days to Healthy Living. It is a 1-month program, but you can continuously do it because it's more of a lifestyle rather than a diet. This is her a few months down the track, and you can see how vibrant, how happy she is. And now she is just so successful in her business too. She's a consultant in Arbonne. And because she is feeling so happy and healthy, that has flowed onto her business as well. Now, the Green Gut Glow bundle here is another really, really popular product pack within our nutrition. It has the greens, the vegan collagen, and the pre and probiotics. And basically why this is so popular is because we all know how important our gut health is, because it really controls our skin health, our energy, our moods. It also contributes, this drink particularly, to our hair health, our nail health, and your overall sense of wellness. And as you can see here, they're saying it's the epicenter of your health and wellness. And this is honestly such a bestseller. So our skincare, which is what I started with, as you can see from the before and afters, is so effective. This is our most powerful anti-aging range that we have ever had. But you know what I love about it? It's gentle as well. So even if you have really sensitive skin, you will be able to use this. Not a lot of anti-aging products can be used by people who have sensitive skin, and you can use it with any skin type as well. And I'd say from mid-20s is when you would want to start using this. So you can see, fine lines reduced, also the tone and texture of the skin. And even if you are in your late 40s and 50s and you're not really into skincare or haven't had a skincare regime, it can still improve some of the damage that has been done as well. So I'm going to now explain to you from a business perspective of how Arbonne works and how it's different from traditional retailers. So some people might say, well, if your products are so great, why aren't they on the shelf? And like Peter Mork said, he wanted to get these in the hands of women and for them to disperse it through word of mouth marketing instead of it being on the shelf next to other chemically laden products and being sold traditionally. So basically, in a normal retail store, the product goes from the manufacturer to the wholesaler to the warehouse to advertising, retailers, and then to the customer. So there's a lot of costs that add up in that. And it's very, very time consuming. Whereas with network marketing, it's so simplified. You can see there's not many steps. So ours goes from the warehouse to the consultant to the customer. So basically what that means is we save a lot of money that can then be put back into product development and also our consultants too, because we're not having to spend money on all those bits in between, like paying for advertising and paying a retail store and, the rent and paying staff. We don't have to do any of that. And we don't even pay for advertising. All of our advertising comes from our actual consultants because we are word of mouth, remember. So it's very, very smart and it's such a great way of doing business. So as a consultant, how does it actually work with you doing the business? It is so simple. Even my children can understand it who are 7 and 8. So basically we share and we sell these products. That is it. And basically every time we sell the products, we earn a commission. We can also build a team within our network too that do the same as us. So we duplicate what we're doing. And every time our team sells products, we get a cut of the commission of that too. We do not make any commission or any money when we sign people up onto our team. We only start making money when they start being successful and selling in their business as well, which I think is very fair. So everyone has to be successful in selling in order to make money. How it works too in terms of expanding your network. So you can sell to as many people as you like. There is no glass ceiling. So your network, you think about it, it just is endless because you'll know somebody who knows another network of people and so forth. And it keeps on going. And it's the same thing with your consultants. You might bring on a consultant and then they'll bring on another consultant and it's a flow-on effect that keeps going. So really, you can build your business as big as you like. There is no stopping how big you can build this business. It is completely effort-based and it's completely up to you. But please go to earnings.arbonne.com to see the facts around income opportunity as well. Okay, so now we're going to talk about our preferred client discounts and also your discount as a consultant. So just say you want to be an earner, so you want to become an independent consultant like I am, you receive a 35 to 45% off discount off your product. So it's a wholesale discount, which is incredible. And you can also earn back a commission from that because you're shopping in your own store once you become a district manager, which we'll talk about later on. It's the first level of management. But if you want to become a saver, so you want to become a preferred client, you get a 20 to 40% off discount, a 20 to 30% off discount every time you shop when you order a qualifying order, which is incredible because I don't know many companies that allow you to have a discount every time you shop. So once you sign up as a preferred client, each time you order after that, whether it's even just one product, you get that discount, which is incredible. So basically, you have a really incredible earning potential if you were to become an independent consultant. So you earn up to 35% commission off sales. And you also earn overrides, like I was mentioning before, like when you gain a team, you earn an overriding commission from their sales. And every time you work your way up the compensation plan, that commission or that override gets larger as well, which is so exciting. And, it's not really that difficult to work your way up because there's only 4 levels. There's district manager, area manager, regional vice president, and national vice president. And for this year only, corporate has reduced the qualification by 20% to actually work your way up those levels because it's an incentive that's happening for the year. And can I tell you, there have been so many promotions and explosions in people's business this year because of that incredible incentive. So Arbonne, like I mentioned before, has the capacity and has the money to put back into their consultants, to put back into the company, because we save so much money from all those processes that we don't do as like a traditional company does. So we offer beautiful incentive trips for our consultants, and anyone can earn them. So even if you're in the business for like a week, you could still earn this because it is all effort based. And basically what we've identified is that 70% of people, especially Gen Zers, identify travel as the main motivation of work too. So you could just be doing your everyday work within Arbonne, but you're working towards an incredible incentive trip that's every single year it's offered. So this year, our beautiful Australian and New Zealand consultants are heading to Thailand. Now, with these incentive trips, they're not just like a normal holiday. They are a 5-star luxury, often tropical destination holiday, and they treat you like a rock star and congratulate you for all of your hard work, because we recognize hard work and we want to make you feel like what you have done is incredible, because it is. To earn these trips isn't easy, but it's very, very doable, and you're congratulated for earning them. Now, if you are in the UK, you get to go to the Dubai Atlantis. And if you are in Canada and the US, you get to go to Tula, Mexico. So as you can see, they're really luxury, really beautiful, and they're something that you really work hard to achieve because you know how incredible they are. Now, we also have incredible conferences. This was at Las Vegas. So we have it every year in April or June, depending on the year. Some dates it changes. This was this year in Vegas. And as you can see, it is like one big party. There's heaps of recognition. There's gifting. There's a pool party, a nightclub party. Just so much fun. And, community. That's what it's all about, because, what's the point of being part of something if it's not fun and enjoyable to be part of? We also have an Australian National Conference every single year in the Gold Coast. The same thing. It's a party. It's fun, recognition, gifting, trying new products, being part of this incredible community. When you walk into the room, there are hundreds and hundreds and thousands in the GTC one, in the Vegas one, of women who have all the same kind of outlook, mission, positivity. It is just a room that feels electric. That's the only way I can describe it. You have to be there to acknowledge it. That's me walking across the stage. At NTC, I had been recognized for an achievement. And can I tell you, it was just the most surreal feeling, because yes, I had worked hard to get that and be there, but to be acknowledged and, congratulated like that in front of so many people, it was just beautiful. So all I can say to you is this has just been a snippet of what it is about to be with Arbonne. But if you are truly, truly interested, I urge you to ask more questions. Take a leap of faith and say yes if you feel that pull within you, because you never know where this can take you. My life looks completely different to what it looked like 5 years ago in terms of flexibility, income, community, the incredible products I'm using, how I feel. And I truly cannot imagine not being with this incredible company, Arbonne, and using these incredible products that I do every single day. Thank you so much for joining me on this call. I am truly, truly honored that you've taken the time to listen. So when you want to get back to me, I would love that. And we can have a chat more about what you've heard here today and what you would like to know moving forward. Thank you so much.